Steve Ron and the banger.
J6 on him.
Hello. Welcome to 6 Yard Box. You know how we do every time, every day. You know how we do, man. You're welcome. Welcome. End of the season, loads of stuff going on. We go. It's all about the Euros now. Euros 2020, or it's 2021, and we'll be having a look at the England 26, which has been selected by Gareth Southgate. It's always going to be a tough decision for the manager. So it's going to be very difficult for him to pick everybody, which is, I've been reading a lot of stuff about people saying stuff about the team that's been selected already. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the team and see, I think it's a bit difficult, like for the manager picking four right backs, but at the same time, he is the manager, so I guess he can go by what he believes in. So at the end of the day, there's people come up with different, I think we got like 5 million different managers. So at the end of the day, man, the manager has to decide who he thinks, the players that he believes in and he's trusted in past tournaments as well. So he has to go with the players that he believes in. So, but he's named the 26-man team, which is the final team for the Euros. So yeah, we're just gonna have a look at the team, and I'm gonna basically just go through what I think of every player. I think most of the players in there are there on merit anyway, so I don't think that should be a problem for most people. But at the end of the day, they have to perform. That's what it comes down to. The players have to perform. Whoever he picks, they have to come up and they have to turn up and play. And yeah, you just have to, you have to go with what you think is, what you think is best. The manager has gone with his team, and he's very happy with it. I think the way he spoke about it in the press conference as well. Can tell he believes in the players, and that's the most important thing. They still have to go and perform. There's a lot of good teams in this tournament. It's gonna be tough, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they play. People are saying they're going to be defensive. I don't think England can go and attack teams anyway. So they have to defend. They have to be pragmatic, I think. And they can't just go and attack teams the way people think. Because you have all these attacking players, they can't just go and attack teams. It's going to be difficult. The first match against Croatia is going to be key. They play Croatia, I think Scotland and Czechoslovakia. So the first game is very important, very big. They got Czechoslovakia. They got, I think, Scotland next. And Scotland, they have that's going to be like a local derby, so it's going to be very tough as well. And then Czechoslovakia, I think, is the last game. So, just bring up the team. Let's just bring up the team and see who is in, who is out. 26 players has been named. And yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it's set up. Personally, I won't take Harry Maguire for me if he's not fit. But I think they're still waiting on him to be fit for the first game, which is a bit of a risk. Yeah, so the England fixtures are England play. They play on Sunday. They play Croatia, the first game, and then 5 days later they play. No, actually, 5 days later. 5 days later they play Scotland. Yeah, and their last game they play Czechoslovakia which is going to be the last game. So it's gonna be the first game is gonna be the most important one, I think. And it's gonna be interesting to see how the team how they set up, how they line up. So we just got the list. See how they line up. So yeah. So the team has been released, and these are the England team, basically. You see, so the team has been released as follows: the England 26. 126, they have in goalkeepers. I think I'll share my screen. Let me share my screen so we can show. Let's share the screen so we can see what's up. Yes, so yeah. If you're watching the video for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, 6-Yard Box. Yeah, so this is the team that's been released by the manager, England manager. Goalkeepers are Jordan Pickford, Jack Butland, and no, this is not the team. Sorry, this is not the team. That's not the team. Definitely not. Definitely not the team. Yep, so yeah, that's the team, definitely. That's the team. That's the team there. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the team that's been released by the manager, England manager, and you have goalkeeper Henderson, Pickford, and Pope as goalkeepers. The defenders have Stones, Shaw, Maguire, Alexander-Arnold, Walker, Mings, James, Cody, Chilwell. There's I'm gonna put it. There is 4 right backs there of Arnold, Walker. I think there's somebody missing. I think Trippier is missing as well. Yeah, I think Trippier is not there now, so I don't know what's going on there. Trippier is not missing. It's not in this list. So James, there's Walker, Arnold, James, and Trippier. I think there's 4 there. So there's Trippier is missing from that list. Midfielders are Foden, Mount, Grealish, Rice, Sancho, Henderson, Bellingham, Phillips, and Lingard. Kane, Rashford, Sterling, Calvin Lewin, and Greenwood as the forwards. And that's the 26 for England. Yeah, personally, I think yeah, that's the team the manager will go with, but I don't think anybody was expecting anything different from that team, from the list. Yeah, so that's the team basically. I think looking at that team is going to be very interesting how he plays. People are saying it's going to be defensive. I don't think so. I think he might be pragmatic, but I don't think it's going to be defensive. But it all depends on how they play on the day, to be honest, man. That's what it comes down to. If they start the game, play games very well and win their first game against Croatia, then I think they're in business. So it's all about how they start and how they play. The people that miss out are Jesse Lingard, Wally Watkins, what's his name? I can't remember this guy's name. He plays for Southampton. James Prowse, and I think there's one more person. 4 people missed out. I think they said that most of them will be staying as well. They will be staying with the team. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, there's gonna be some players missing. Those are the 4 that are missing. And it's gonna be interesting. Midfielders: Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Mason Mount, Kevin Phillips, Declan Rice. Midfielders, I'm just looking at another list there. Dominican Valley, Foden, Grealish. Yeah, it's the same. Bukayo Saka, Sancho, and Sterling. I think I've got my list wrong, but hopefully I'm right there. Yeah, I think my list is right. Yeah, it is right. Yeah, it's right. So yeah, so I think it all comes down to the way the players play, the way they play the first game against Croatia. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be doing a match analysis of that game as well. Sometime next week. I think it's gonna be next week Friday. The first game in the tournament is for England. It's gonna be on the Sunday, and we're really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a very interesting tournament. With COVID and everything, and it should be one very good. Should be a couple of good games as well. I'll be doing I'll be looking at some of the squads as well, not only England, the top 5 teams. I'll be looking at their squad. So this video is for England. The next one will be for France, and then we'll do a couple more, at least the top 5 teams. England are 5-1 to win the tournament. Personally, I think, I don't think they're going to win it. I think they have a chance to get maybe to the quarterfinals. Don't think they have the team to win it. I think there are better teams in the tournament, like Germany, Spain, Portugal, or France. You have to put them in as well. So yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens in the tournament from starting on the 11th of this month. The first game that we'll be covering, doing a watch along for, is going to be the Turkey versus Wales. I'm not sure. Turkey versus Italy. That's going to be the first game. that we'll be looking at. Yeah, that will be first game that I'll be looking at. There's some friendlies going on at the moment now. A couple of friendly games in preparation for that tournament. Poland take on Russia as 1945. Croatia 1-1 with Armenia. Kosovo 4-1. Marino beating San Marino. Lithuania 0-1 to Estonia. North Macedonia 1-1 with Slovenia. Slovakia 1-1 with Bulgaria. There's a couple of games going on right now in readiness for that tournament. Then we'll be doing, there's a watch along over this weekend for Nigeria, taking on Cameroon on Friday. This Friday, there's going to be a watch along. Nigeria getting ready for the for the African Nations Cup next year, and preparing for the World Cup qualifications next year as well. So they're playing Cameroon in Austria. We're going to be looking at that. Poland taking on Russia in 1945. I should be able to watch that somewhere. I don't know where, but I should be able to watch that. So that's it. That's the look at the England team that's been named. I don't have any problems with it. I think the manager picked the best team available. We can say everybody can decide, oh, this player is not good enough, that player is not good enough, but at the end of the day, it all comes down, for me anyway, it comes down to how England started the tournament. If they beat Croatia, everybody will forget about the team that was selected. So it's all about how they perform in a tournament environment. I think for me, England, when they get to the tournament, especially when they get to the later stages, I'm not sure if it's the pressure or whatever, but I think they get all, they feel the pressure that they have to win, and the players don't perform. For me, the midfield and defense is going to be the problem for England. They got good players. I will play Calvin Phillips with Declan Rice in the middle two for that first game against Croatia, because I believe they have the legs. They have the creativity. Calvin Phillips is good being on the ball, can distribute passes. Declan Rice can, they both have legs. I think I'll play both of them in midfield against Croatia to combat Modric in there. But that's going to be interesting. So we're going to be having a look at that next week. We're going to be having a look at that next week, looking at the tournament, quick look at all the teams. That's going to be next week, Thursday, I think, next week, Thursday. So make sure you join me for that one. There's going to be a video for that one as well before we do the first game. The first game will be on the 11th of June, Turkey taking on Italy. That's going to be our first game on Friday, which we'll be doing live watch along. Make sure you join me for that one. So yeah, that's been looking at England 26. And I'll say good luck to the manager, good luck to the boys as well. Hopefully they go as far as they can. And if you're just joining, please subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, join us for this watch along for the Euros 2020. Watch out for all our videos. As well, there's going to be a Tottenham preseason sale, which I'll be doing. It's going to be a video about players Tottenham can keep or sell. That's going to be after the Euros. There's no point doing that now. So we're going to do that after the Euros. That's going to be in July sometime. So watch out for that one as well. And like, follow, comment, check out all our videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and God bless.
Steve Ron and the banger.